Hi, Linda Bowney here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday, so fancy fold, and today I am using the Blueberry Bushel paper and the Glorious Gingham Designer Series paper. Now, I've just got a standard card base, so 5.5 by 8.5. My Designer Series paper is 4 by 5.25, and I just want to add adhesive just around the outside edge, and I'm going to place that on the front of my card like so. Then what I'm going to bring in is the Darling Details. Now these dies are part of the Darling Details bundle that I am featuring this month as my exclusive tutorial. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting those two frames inside each other. I've got painter's tape, and I want to secure them because I'm going to run them through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to run them through this way and back, and then I flip it over and do the same. That way you get really good cuts because you've got a lot of detail in those dies. So we're going to set that aside because I have already done just that. I have taken, because we just put the adhesive around the outside, the inside pops out, not attached. So we've got these pieces here. I've taken the centers and set them aside. I can use them for another layering project. Next, what I'm going to bring in is a piece of basic white. This measures 5.25 by 8, and it is scored at 4 inches. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal Plus, and we are going to add that to the center of my card with the fold the opposite way. So like that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in that blue frame. I'm going to bring in my multi-purpose glue. Of course, this has been put into a fine tip applicator. I have shared many times that you can get that on Amazon, or sometimes they have them in craft stores, but it's a great way. I love our multi-purpose glue. I do not like the bigger nozzle on that, so this just works fine. So I've just got a glue around the outside edge. Want to make sure that I get enough. I'm going to close it up. Again, my card is opening like this, so we're going to close it up like so. Grab this blue frame, and I said I've run these dies back and forth because because of all the little dots, I want to get them out. And the best way I find is to run it through and then turn my plates over and run them on the back side. Then all your little pieces pop out. So we've got this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Courage, and I think it's called Courage and Faith stamp set. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Write marker, and I am going to ink the back of my stamp because I have not bought the ink pad for the Blueberry Bushel. Wasn't sure that if I was going to use it that much, but I really do like it. So eventually I will get the ink pad, but in the meantime, my Stampin' Write marker works just fine. Just want to make sure I get some nice even coverage. You can also blow on the back of it to make sure that it's inked well. Stamp that down. And then I'm going to take the other piece of the Glorious Gingham that I cut out. I've got my verse. Still got some little flakes there. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to take the gingham, and I think I'm going to put it inside. You don't have to. You could just leave it plain, or maybe just put stripes of the Designer Series paper down, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add that frame so that it kind of matches all the way through with your card. Again, just putting the adhesive around the outside of that frame. And put it in the inside of my card. And there we have a fun fancy fold showing off those Darling Detail dies and our Designer Series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.